Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another solo leveling video. I appreciate all the love and support that we have gotten on the channel for the past couple of days. And we're at the end of Big Solo, never the little one. And without further ado, let's run it. So the S-rank hunters are about to get packed up in the ant dungeon, but like Randy Orton, Jin-Woo shadows come out of nowhere and they're protecting the hunters. And I know for certain the hunters just unclenched their butt cheeks because if Jin-Woo didn't show up, I'ma leave it at that. Egress and Tank pull up on that timing, catching bodies out the shadow. And look at the generals right now. Oh my gosh, they have way too much aura right now. I'm gonna come. In the future, I will not refer to my male parts or reference any behavior that is unbecoming of a professional. I would like to apologize for not keeping up. I don't care. I'm glazing all of this episode. I'm gonna be bouncing on it today, respectfully. Let's get into it. So Jin-Woo pulls up without being noticed, and he's stay making big tweak. Like bro literally knows that he's aura farming at this point. Iron lets the ants know that the ant queen is a goofy L woman's rip bozo, and rest in piss, she won't be missed. So the ants crash out, but it doesn't matter because Egress and Iron just no gift them. Husky's doing his best Steve Rogers impression, and the shadow army is just trying to stunt in front of everybody. Jin-Woo pulls up to the squad, and after that absolute beatdown that they got, and decides to heal them all. Since the healing potion is from the system, he can't hand it to them. So you know what he says? Open your mouth.
I beg your pardon?
You some freaky ass nigga!
But everybody gets healed. But Jin-Woo shorty is out of commission, and he tries to use the healing potion, but it don't work. Cut to Japan's S ranks, and most of them got wiped out. But Goto and his team are trying to figure out who killed the rest of their squad. But he runs into the Ant King, and his man gets packed up off rip. So he's gonna have to tell his boss that they ended up getting packed up. But he doesn't care. As long as Korea's S-rankers get packed up, the mission's successful.
Damn!
But Goto tells his bro to run because it's about to get ugly real fast. The Ant King does his domain expansion, and it's time to box. But the Ant King asks Goto, "Are you the king?" And Goto says yes. Like, bro, oh, you're not. You are a fraud. But the Ant King does a double domain expansion. I don't even know if that's possible. And yeah, I don't need to tell y'all what happened next. You already know. But Goto's boss finds out, and yeah, bro's pissed. Back in the tunnel, Jin-Woo shadows are taking care of business, but the ants stop and back up and bow. And that lets you know that the Ant King is back. And he's screaming like this is gonna scare somebody, like, oh no. Like, yeah, alright bro, relax. But he asks everybody in the cave where your king at. And Jin-Woo steps up like, ain't no big three nigga, it's just big me. And they have a standoff, and I know the Ant King is geek. Got my mans like Tai Lung.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
So they're still having a standoff, and they're already talking trash. And the Ant King just starts screaming in Jin-Woo's face. Bro, stop. Let's just run their hands, bro. I ain't come here for all of that. So the Ant King punches Jin-Woo square in the face. And like bro didn't think to dodge, he's just trying to flex. The Ant King thought that he hit a one-hit TKO on Jin-Woo, but he realized that it didn't work. So Jin-Woo hits the
okay, my turn.
and minks the Ant King. Now bro hitting the matrix like, bro, I'ma say this. You can have an ant, you can have a plant, you can have a slant. Jin-Woo in 5, and he's still bent like bro got minked so hard that he's stuck in that pose. But the Ant King tries to do the Dragon Ball knockdown, but Jin-Woo blocks him like, yeah bro, you can't sneak him like that. Jin-Woo gut checks the Ant King, but the King tries to throw a giant left, but Jin-Woo throws a big right. Like, yo, they really trying to throw hands for real. Okay, I'm with it. The Ant King throws a right, Jin-Woo throws a left, and the King tries to respond and misses. Like, bro, they are boxing right now. Like, look at Jin-Woo right now. Bro's really trying to float like a butterfly. Jin-Woo does another gut check. Like Jin-Woo might have watched Tank versus Ryan Garcia because he's waiting for that gut check to finish him off. He might be cooking, but the gut check minks him back, and he got the Ant King bowing down. Like bro is on his hands and knees. I hate to say it, but the Ant King rushes Jin-Woo and hits the classic anime clash, and Jin-Woo just minks him again. And the Ant King decides that's enough and tries to poison Jin-Woo because clearly hands ain't working. And bro is celebrating too early, like who's gonna tell him that the poison doesn't work? But everybody thinks it's over, and the Ant King throws a left, but Jin-Woo caught it and gut checks him again. I know his stomach gotta hurt, like bro is fighting for his life right now, and gets sent back. But he gets back up again, ready for round 3. So Jin-Woo throws an axe kick, but gets dodged. And the Ant King is in the air and decides to switch his Crocs to sport mode and turns into Edward Scissorhands. So his hands got longer and he's skinny. Bro just turned into a YN. Is this supposed to scare me or something? Like, bro, what is this? But Jin-Woo pulls out Baron's daggers. Oh yeah. I told y'all, if he packed up Iran, he needed to take the daggers. And I might have told a joke, but I never told a lie when I said that he would cook with them. Like, bro, they are gorgeous. Oh, I need them. And Jin-Woo rushes the Ant King, and they get to work. And the only way I can describe this sequence is peak fiction. That's it. Jin-Woo does a cartwheel over the Ant King, flips him, and they get to clashing back and forth. The Ant King throws a left and sends Jin-Woo flying back and lets off an ice attack, but Jin-Woo dodges it and they start clashing inside the collapsing mountains. And then we get this. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I can't describe red and blue lines, but wait, I know someone who can.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Jin-Woo throws his daggers, speed blitzes the Ant King, and does a Naruto combo like, ref, stop the fight, please. But wait, the Ant King slams Jin-Woo, goes in for the finish, but Jin-Woo turns into a 5-star Michelin chef and slices the Ant King, turning him into a sushi roll. But the Ant King regens, puts an ice wall up, and hits the dash, the fast way.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The Ant King takes off and is about to get out the cave, but Jin-Woo catches up and does a tornado spin, cutting up a storm and let the Ant King like a piece of broccoli. Like, bro just got exposed, but bro decides to crash out like every other boss and tells his soldiers to slide. Bro, all of these dungeon bosses are going out sad. Like, bruh, y'all can't just take a L and get on with it? Like, bruh, y'all just can't take a L. They always gotta pull out some goons to slide for them. Like, y'all make me sick. But it don't even matter because the shadows just slide and no diff all of the ants. Like, bro really did all this for no reason. And Tusk over here trying to flex just casually blows a hole through the mountain, obliterating the rest of the ants. And the Ant King is just in disbelief. Like, bro's brain just can't comprehend the level of aura we just witnessed. And Jin-Woo walks up to him like, say something else. But he tries to run again. Like, bro, you're not going anywhere. You are going out sad right now, my bro. But Jin-Woo pulls the fly swatter out and goes to absolute work. But just like that, it's over. The Ant King lost his crown. He comes back as the absolute unit Beru and becomes the biggest Jin-Woo glazer the world has ever seen, on par with LeBron glazers.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
But wait, don't leave yet. I want to say something really quick. I will be doing a season review and giving all of my thoughts on the season as a whole, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.